Okay, this is just a quick update video after first day of elimination stage, and our pickems are looking really strong. And what's interesting is just like 1 second is that right now the stages are called opening stage and elimination stage, which you can be eliminated both from opening and elimination stage, which is brain dead naming. Valve, please change. But then also playoffs is okay. But then also you can see stickers. Valve finally released them, and they still called as they were called previously, contenders, challengers, and legends. Legend stage essentially, which is this just shows you how Valve does not care about this game whatsoever, even though this is a game that sort of brings them almost like $1 billion, I think, a year. I don't know, something like that. Crazy numbers, but from like cases alone. But apparently it's not enough to actually care about it and whatever. So yeah, Diamond Coin is not likely because we screwed up a little. What we didn't screw up, big time. Ents, Apex, and Saw screwed up essentially, and I didn't pick Heroic, or I picked Heroic and Heroic advanced 3-0. Anyway, elimination stage, and listen. I said yesterday, not yesterday. I said about yesterday's matches that this sort of like stage, it's like really open for upsets, and upsets happened. Eternal Fire won against Vitality. Heroic actually won against FaZe, even though FaZe was a favorite, and well, Navi wasn't looking that amazing in the first like Mongol games, and actually Ecstatic was really close to beating Mousesports as well. So 2 upsets happened. As per basically this stage as well, I think 2 or 3 upsets happened at this stage, at the opening stage. So it's exactly how I predicted. What's interesting is that basically nobody picked, or almost nobody picked Mouse as a 3-0 team. At least like from the like official analysts and whatnot on stream, on broadcast. Only Scrawny did, I think, at least from the things that I've seen, and this is the thing that I found who actually picked what, and a lot of team like a lot of casters and analysts picked Team Spirit. Of course, Don Hachi is like a fucking moron, apparently, or just trolling. And a lot of people picked FaZe. But yeah, like I saw the first match and against Heroic, and I was like, nah, FaZe is like slow to start almost always. So just picking them right here, no. And I was correct. So yeah, just a quick update. Today, then like later, yesterday, Team Spirit like completely destroyed Imperial. At the end, Imperial, when they were like shaking hands or fist bumping, Imperial was just laughing and essentially like pointing at or like nodding at Donk and laughing, like essentially saying like this is the kid who just like wrecked us completely. And yeah, like it was a slow start, a little bit of a slow start for Dong, but then Team Spirit, but then he woke up essentially and said like, no, like, it's enough. Let's just finish this. I want to go to bed or whatever the fuck. Mao's Eternal Fire, once again, quite a close match. Eternal Fire could have... No, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't close match. I just didn't watch it. It was like 12-7 or 12-8 that Mousesports were in the lead, and then they kind of relaxed a little bit, I guess, or struggled to close the game on Vertigo. It wasn't really close. The scoreline is lying here. Mouse was beating pretty comfortably Eternal Fire. But again, I didn't watch the game because I was watching game on the other stream. Complexity Heroity was the game of the day, 100%. Alongside with Natos Vincer and G2. Again, scoreline 13-11 might suggest like really close game, and it was a really close game, but at the very sort of final end of the game, like Natos was just like a much better team. They were doing executes, they were doing a bit faster plays at the upper bomb site, and they were just catching off guard essentially G2 left and right, which is great. I'm really liking what I see here. Once again, it's interesting that Scrawny picked uh, Team Spirit and Mouse, but did not pick Navi. He picked like Team Vitality and Virtus Pro and like Eternal Fire, but not Navi, which is a bit weird to me. But whatever. Again, like to each their own, and we all make our own predictions. And so I've made a prediction that Pain Gaming will go 3-0, or not 3-0, sorry, 0-3, and that essentially Imperials will go as well. Imperials will not go 0-3, but Pain Gaming still has a chance to not ruin this part of the bracket because they will be playing against Mongols today, and I do pick Mongols to beat them because Mongols were playing against Vitality pretty well. Mongols were playing against Navi pretty well, while Pain Gaming was playing weaker opposition. They were playing against Complexity, who, yes, they looked kind of strong at this part of the tournament. But again, Complexity is not like Face Clan or Team Spirit. And then Pain Gaming played against Virtus Pro. They played slightly sort of closed game, but not really. So I think Mongols have a really good chance to actually close it and throw them out of the tournament. Pain Gaming. I think Furia will beat Ecstatic, although Furia plays kind of garbage Counter-Strike. I wouldn't care if they are out of the tournament at this point already, to be fair. Because Ecstatic was playing at least like alright first game versus Mouse, then they got beat by Cloud9 very comprehensively. So again, the only team here is like Mongols. They just got like tougher opposition. Like think about it, right? Mongols are playing Natus in the first round, and then they playing fucking Vitality in the second round on the first day, because Vitality screwed up and didn't win against Eternal Fire. Like this is just not fair to Mongols. If they were playing, I mean, I still think they will beat Pain Gaming, but think about it, who they had to play: Natus and Vitality, like one of like two top 5 teams essentially. While Pain Gaming is playing Virtus Pro, like top 10 team, okay, but not that strong. And Complexity, like, I don't know, top 15 probably. I don't know if they're top 10. Anyway, so I think this is how it goes today. I think Mongols will beat Pain Gaming. Looking at the last results at the G2 game, at FaZe game, probably Ecstatic will actually win against Furia. Then I think Team Spirit will nail Navi. I've been following and been kind of a supporter of Navi for a long time. With Simple, now without Simple, but they just not as strong as Team Spirit. Sorry, like just firepower is not there, and team cohesion is also not really there. I think Mouse, like I predicted that Mouse will be playing against like Heroic or against Complexity, and that will be sort of their best chance to actually qualify 3-0. And look at that. This is exactly what we've got here. Mouse has a really good chance right now to actually go 3-0, and some of the matches already started, and I'm going to be jumping right now into the streams and just watch the games. But I just quickly wanted to make this video with the predictions for this second sort of day. And so I think Mouse will beat Complexity. Complexity actually has a good chance. They have a good chance to actually beat, because the game versus Heroic was really great. Although Holzerk kind of overperformed, considering like previously he was like really sort of unstable player and the kind of a mediocre opera, to be honest. Elige definitely just delivered Elige numbers. That was great. But Holzer kind of overperformed, to be honest. So if we regress back to the norm, I think Mouse will beat Complexity, just because the team's stronger on Mouse. And it feels like if Elige will start tilting, which he's prone to do. He's done it in the past. So like if they start losing, he might start tilting, and then the whole team will fall apart. So there's that. This is not the mentality they've shown so far, especially not in the Heroic game, which they played, as you can see, double overtime and won. But they did let it to go to the overtime, essentially. They couldn't close the game in regulation, which is also something telling. So anyway, then Heroic plays Virtus Pro. I fucking hate Virtus Pro. Like I'm probably one of the biggest haters of them, because they just play such a fucking rubbish Counter-Strike. I just hate it. It's like they got killed like on one bomb side, then like they go and stack on the other side 4 people, and then they're just saving the whole fucking game. It's so boring to watch. It's fucking disgusting. They've shown in the past that they can actually do like 1 or 2 fast rounds. Good for them. Fucking hate it. I'm gonna be picking Heroic all day long, especially because Heroic was showing quite a good form. Eternal Fire versus FaZe Clan, to be honest, again, like, Eternal Fire wasn't looking that bad, but I think FaZe Clan should win, because FaZe Clan was also playing quite well. Although, to be honest, like, Heroic was it Heroic? Yeah, it was Heroic who was abusing on Ancient Kerrigan, and then Rain also didn't wake up for like quite a long time. I don't know, 50-50 game. 50-50 game. I would pick FaZe Clan because I think they should beat Eternal Fire, but I don't know. Imperial Sports Vitality have to wake up right now. They have to. And then G2 Cloud9. You know what? I don't know. I really don't know. It was Monis' show. It was slightly Nico waking up finally. 3 other people weren't really on the server. I mean, maybe a bit, but not to the level of like where G2 should be. I will pick Cloud9 actually. I think that's how it's gonna go. If it's gonna go like that, then Complexity plays Vitality. I think Complexity has a good chance to actually beat Vitality, to be honest. But if we predict that Vitality, like a stronger team, will win, Vitality should win, FaZe Clan should win, Heroic should win, then probably Eternal Fire or Virtus Pro. I'm not sure. Probably Virtus Pro because they just play this garbage fucking Counter-Strike that somehow gets to teams. Imperial Mongols. I think Mongols should beat them. G2 Ecstatic, G2 should beat them. Then Natus versus Pro. I would be picking Natus. And Complexity, G2. Probably I would pick G2 if that's how it goes. And Cloud9 Mongols, obviously Cloud9 I would pick. So as I predicted, if this is how the bracket goes, as I've predicted before, Cloud9 might be, not predicted, but said that Cloud9 might actually make it through. And actually, like, to be honest, G2 can completely shit the bed, for example. Or Cloud9. If G2 just wins here, none of this happens, essentially. We get like Vitality, Navi, probably Vitality will win or should at least win because they're a little bit stronger, should be a little bit stronger. FaZe Clan Complexity, FaZe should win. Heroic G2, I think actually Heroic might win. And then at lower bracket, it's kind of at the same still. Ecstatic Imperial, maybe Ecstatic can win, maybe Imperial can win. VP Eternal Fire again, 50-50, to be honest. If VP is not there, I am happy, to be frank with you. Eternal Fire, Complexity G2, I think Complexity actually has a good chance, Natus, Cloud9, I think Natus will win. And if Natus, yeah, Complexity VP, Complexity have a good chance. Again, like Complexity have a good chance right now to actually get to the major, which is not something that I think anybody predicted really, because I don't think anybody picked. No, okay. Well, some ChatGPT picked Complexity for some reason, and Flom just for because he's from US. He's just trolling. He picked Complexity. He might actually get this thing, which is insane. Mongols. Yeah, a lot of people picked Mongols. Pain Gaming, a few people picked. Yeah, Pimp and Kerrigan, by the way, are the only one from these bunch of people who are still contending for Diamond Coin. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, obviously. Yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video. This is my predictions for today. I think today is these teams are playing, and tomorrow there will be these, or these and then these. But I think this is the matchups for today. So Team Spirit versus Navi for Team Spirit. Mouse Complexity, I think Mouse. Heroic VP, I think Heroic. Eternal Fire, FaZe Clan should be FaZe Clan, but can be Eternal Fire as well. Imperial Vitality should be Vitality. G2, Cloud9. I actually think Cloud9 might win. Ecstatic Fury, I think Ecstatic will win. Pain versus Mongols, I think Mongols will win. Okay, have a good major, and yeah, GG, enjoy.